Oh,
Are you going live now?
yeah, it's fine.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, it's working. Our volume.
Yeah. All right. Welcome to another live from the Nakid Gardeners.
The first one I didn't know anything about
Somebody.
until 30 minutes before. Yeah, I'm butthurt. Yeah. That's what he was going to say.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, this is our live that we normally do. We normally do every first Wednesday of each month. But we had a winner to announce for our soil test from the video that we done previously. We'll do that here later on during out the live. But we just wanted to do some of the announcements and everything. Like I said, for everybody who's watching on replay, once again, we do our lives about the first Saturday of each month is guaranteed. And then we'll probably pop in some other ones starting at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We got some things to talk about on this live. What's going on, J3GS? We've been busy, as you can see. Now that the gardening season has kicked off, we here in Northeast Texas, it's just been...
We're behind.
Yeah. And with the weather was not like this last year.
It's unpredictable right now.
Because we had a lot of things in ground, and with this whole cold snap, it just stunted a lot of our tomatoes and peppers and whatnot. So we're going to have to. I'm not sure what we're going to have to do.
Hola, Sunny's place.
What's going on?
She's in Tennessee,
yeah.
So that will be. You guys need to follow Sunny's place. She's got some good content and some awesome friends aside from us.
How's it going, Jose? Was directed to the channel for that. Oh, okay, from Chickenlandia. Appreciate you stopping by.
I'm glad that you said that because we're actually going to be on Dahlia's podcast. We're going to be doing like our recording in the next few weeks. I don't know when it's going to be scheduled to be launched, but we'll be talking about hatching eggs and shipping them and all that stuff on her podcast here soon.
Yeah, so that's going to be interesting to be on somebody else's podcast. We normally try to have other people on our podcast because we don't find ourselves interesting, but we love to learn from other folks.
Anne of all trades says hello.
I am
honored because she's so cool. Anne of all trades. Sunny is really good friends with her, and Sunny's our friend. But Anne of all trades, she's a cool chick. I like her content.
Yeah. So we have expanded our garden again this year.
By how many beds?
We did 5 beds. 4 of them are, 2 of them are 5x5, 2 of them are 4x4, and 1 is a 5x10.
He's blaming that on me. I'm the one that, what?
I'm just listening.
Yeah, I'm the one that was like a 5x10. And it was just because I didn't want to have to do a lot of cutting and all this other stuff. I wanted one big bed, and I was thinking ahead of time about just putting whatever I wanted. I wanted to put watermelons, melons, and just let it go wild. We have the space, so I'm really putting my heels in and like let me be wild with this a little bit.
Yeah, that's been We got a lot of things going in those beds. One is we got asparagus. Speaking of, where's the bag from Emma? Those seeds we got from her place.
We have them.
Okay, I need to put those in the new bed too.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit now. With growing asparagus from seeds, you do definitely want to wait to the third, fourth year. But from the crowns, we got a lot of crowns. We got the purple varieties and the green varieties from Stark Brothers. We got two sets of tomatoes, two sets of
that's what you want.
two sets of strawberries that we have in one bed, and I got a plant in the another bed, and then you got in those 5x5 beds. What you got in those? You got what type of squashes you got with the arch trellis?
Oh, I'm doing the sponge ones.
Oh, the loofahs.
The loofah. I'm doing loofah ones. He's really into making soaps. He's very good about like soap ratios and formulas and recipes. I am on the outskirts, like, okay, well, like loofahs, like I would really like to incorporate some loofahs, slice them up, put them in some of the things we haven't advertised soaps
officially. I haven't
yeah,
advertised.
but we have people that have been buying soaps.
Yeah.
So
we got Ednid. I'm sorry if I mess up your name. Enid Rodriguez and Byron Holmes. Welcome from Soul Family. Where's that at?
Oh, you know what? I think they probably said from the Soil Family. I wonder, they must have recently been a part of some of the Soil Family stuff that happened, the event that they had.
Oh.
Comment if I'm correct about that.
Hey, Nikki, what's going on? How are you? And then we got Rick from Sydney, Australia, mate.
Oh,
welcome.
Sweet. I think they finished some of the season that we're preparing for.
Yeah, so I mean, we actually had to buy some. Going back to gardening, we had to buy some starts because a lot of the plants that we transplanted, that cold snap just either killed them or just stunted them real bad. So we had to break down and buy some starts. Luckily, we bought some starts from a local nursery and they were real cheap. They were like $2.
It wasn't your general like Home Depot stuff. This was like really like some organic, homegrown, local.
Yeah. Place. So I mean, it was very cheap. So we did that. Emma asked, what wheel system do you use for your Ciscova track? So we went to the big box stores and just got those lawnmower 9-inch tires.
I am really liking those wheels, by the way, because we we didn't incorporate that until like tractor number 7
or 8.
Yeah. I really like those because it's not something you have to like air up or anything like that. I know he is cheap. The way that his
frugal is the word.
Okay, the way his bank account works, he wants to use the same wheels and everything, but I'm here doing the work. And make whatever like little face you want to make.
Because those wheels are like $25 a piece. So yeah, in Ratchet we got 8 tractors. You think I'm going to buy 16?
Okay. Do you want to invest in the 165?
I don't want to even do that. If I could buy one set of tires.
Okay. So what I was saying was that he in his mind he's like he'll get like these wheels and thinks that I'm gonna be here like moving them on every like it takes time to do the work that I do every morning He's not here doing it. I'm doing it. I'm moving the tractors. I'm moving the wheels. I'm pulling them. I'm doing the stuff. Uh, so yeah, we argue about that quite a bit.
It's not an argument if I win.
Um, let's follow up on that in 1 year from now. Okay.
Emma asked, did you use skids before or other wheels? So we use just those wheels. And the only bad thing about the wheels, because those wheels, like I said, they're from the big box store, they were, I wouldn't say cheap, but they were cheaply made. The ball bearings on there kept on falling off. Now these new wheels that I got from
That
Atwood,
hasn't happened.
The wheels from Atwoods, I got the 10-inch ones, and they're thicker and bigger, and they've never, the bearings never came off or anything.
They're not loose or anything. That usually would happen to me by the third week. But that has not happened on these new ones.
Hello, Darlene.
Hey, we have family in Canada. Yeah. It's really funny because my sister in Canada, that's my older sister. When my niece, who's only 7 years older than me, when we're all in the same room, it's interesting. You cannot tell where we're from.
No, you definitely can't. So, yeah, so we're slowly getting into the gardening season. We got our rosette.
We're not just slowly, we're behind.
Well, it's just the weather, because this time last year it was hot. It got hot early.
I'm scared for this summer. I don't even know what to expect.
Yeah, we just been rain. Just when I'm thinking I can get out there and borrow one of our friends' tractor to level out, to till up, not really till up, I guess you can't say till up, and level out our pasture, rain happens.
To like till and plane.
Yeah, and it's this weather, it's just horrible right now. Emma's asking, are the wheels permanent or do you have to take them off? Yes, we take them off and on.
And I will tell you, Emma, because I'm the one doing it, so don't listen to what he has to say when it comes to that. No, seriously, to our audience, I'm the one that does this, okay? So when it comes...
What talk?
Yeah, seriously, I'm the one that does this. So I am often just looking at the grass, the patches, where it needs to go. He gets really mad at me that sometimes I'll lift it up and move it backwards if that's where I need to go. And he's like, well, it's supposed to move forward. And I'm like, no, it's easier for me to push it backwards, like using force. Like these tractors actually are easier to move backwards. For short, little people like me. If you're a big person, different story. That's fine. I look at grass and I look at the soil. I look at the patterns where they have pooped. I look at where they're at. I sometimes don't even put the wheels on, and I will just lift up one end, shift it over. I'll go to the back end. I'll lift it up, shift it over, and that, there will be 3 days where I don't even use the wheels. That's the reality. He doesn't do this. Okay. So I'm the one to ask about that.
Anywho, so the tractor is not made to shimmy, because now you got to lift up.
Make him to shimmy.
Now you
shimmy.
Can I talk? I'll let you talk. So now you got to lift up the door to keep it on latch and things of that nature. So anywho. Do we start everything from seeds? Most of the times we do. We about 90% of the times we will start every vegetable and plant from
unless
seeds.
It dies, and then we're like, we're behind. We gotta go to a local place and buy.
Angel said, yes, this weather is bit creepy. I wonder how well our Texas produce will favor. Yeah, it's just been bad right now. We haven't even got our high tunnel in order right now. That'd probably be a fall project now for us. Emma said, gotcha. And and wants a system that's permanent to save time and make things more efficient. Yeah, that's true.
We all do. Let her know. We all do.
Yeah. Sydney, you need to turn them around. I'm not sure what you mean by turning them around.
Yeah, please explain. Because, I mean, with him, he's like really like, oh, it's all got to go forward. I'm like, what does the grass look like? I'm moving with what like the situation is.
And it said, Rodriguez. I'm going to just say Rodriguez, so I don't mess up your name. Admire you to do that. With my arthritis, I can't be grabbing heavy things like that.
I have fibromyalgia, so I totally understand that. I do function in pain. It's not for everybody.
No. No. Next, we're going to be, hopefully our website should be up and live by the end of May. We're trying to get as much products as we can on that, so that way once it becomes available, we have a lot of stuff to be delivering and shipping out possibly. Right now, we're trying to find out our shipping range for our meat products, and our probably won't be eggs. It just probably be mostly just meat, because with eggs, you got to deal with they're so fragile and whatnot.
Only the hatching eggs, right? Those are the only ones that we're.
Well, the hatching eggs we do ship, but those will
we're
be
already doing that.
Yeah, we'll ship those separately from the meat product. So
yeah,
I meant to turn the tractors around so Mrs. Nakid Gardeners can push them backwards.
Yeah, thank you, Rick. Because it's about what works for me. I'm here. I'm doing it.
That's why I can't wait till I retire and do this full time.
He has all these ideas. Like, he'll have a weekend. He's like, and I'm like, dude, yeah, like, you're 2 feet taller than me.
She's not good at math.
Are you 2 feet taller than me?
How tall are you?
I'm 5'2".
And I'm 5'1".
No, what, lie? You're 6'2".
So is that 2 feet taller than you?
2 feet taller than me. What? I'm 5'2". You're 6'2". Isn't that 2 feet taller than me? Like one? Okay. Whatever. That makes a difference. It still makes a difference on stuff. And you're like, this dude, like, he's very strong. Everybody that ever does anything with him, like, he doesn't think, he's like, oh, it's no big deal. And he's strong,
right?
Like,
it's almost 2 feet. What up, Kurt?
Hey, Curtis. If you guys don't know Curtis, he's with Webfoot Farms. He is the best person to hit up for the best ducks. I will just tell you that. That's who we got some of our Welsh Harlequins from. And
some of our brown Chinese geese.
Yeah, some of our brown Chinese geese who are, and I don't care if I get dinged, but some of them are dicks.
Right. Sometimes math can be hard.
Okay, Glenn.
So Jose said, I'm in Puerto Rico with an acre of land, but it's on top of a mountain, so my property is limited. What vegetable do you think?
He's in Puerto Rico. One of our friends is, and so our friend in Puerto Rico, some of the squashes that he sent us.
Well, I would like to know more of your areas that you grow in. Like, I believe y'all are more tropical, so you could get away with a lot of tropical plants. If your acreage, your property is on a hill, on an incline, I would do a terrace to where like each area is kind of goes at not as a slope, but able to catch some of the water. So that way, it just if you look at the Fit Farmer, he does his on. He'll do like a flat plane, then it drops down, then go off in a flat plane, then drops down. That way, you'll be able to grow a lot more things, so that water will just stay there, won't completely run off. But for y'all, for your area, I think you could grow a lot of tropical plants. I'm not sure what's the season is right now. If y'all are either in spring or summer right now, but okay, so you put very tropical. So yeah, you could do bananas. If
he needs to look at Dan Permaculture.
Yeah, Dan's Permaculture Food Forest.
Check him out.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, like in steps, it's a terrace type ordeal, but check out Dan Permaculture Food Forest. He grows a lot of stuff. If you're growing areas similar to like Florida's, you'll definitely be able to grow like papayas, bananas, mangoes.
He just did a video about mangoes.
Yeah, and right now you could grow a lot of nightshades like peppers, especially hot peppers. Puerto Ricans, I don't mean. You could do those aji. Is it aji?
Are you assuming that he likes hot peppers because he's Puerto Rican?
Seriously?
Yeah.
And so, what else? You could do different types of tomatoes. I would start with, if this is your first year growing, I would start with determinate tomatoes. Those normally grow anywhere from 3 to 6 feet tall. That way you don't have to worry about trellising or anything of that nature. What else?
What I'm doing right now with the hibiscus.
Oh yeah, you got if you like those, you could do that as well.
Yeah, if you like hibiscus or something of that nature, some of the teas.
Yeah, Ajay. Those those.
We're growing the most expensive pepper right now.
Supposed to be the most expensive pepper.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
We got like 8 of them that are very successful right now.
Yeah, I need to grow some more. So Angel asked about when would y'all decide to butcher your rabbits for meat? We
already got it on the calendar.
Yeah, it would be May 20th. We will be butchering some of our rabbits. We got some friends that have butchered rabbits before. They're going to come and show us how they butchered some rabbits. And then
it's our first time. I'm not
a first time on our property.
I did not ever participate.
Oh yeah.
I'm not comfortable with it. But because I'm the one that moves their tractor all but like one day a week, I'm more motivated because I want to take that off my chore list.
Yeah,
that's the truth.
So we got 8 does, and we had 13, but one mysteriously died. So we got 12 bucks, and we're going to allow Catalina Homestead Acres come, and we're going to allow them pick 1 doe and 1 buck for them to take home to kind of expand their, I guess it's a flock or colony.
It's a colony. They have a really great setup. If you are interested in rabbits, definitely check out all of Catalina Acres rabbit stuff, because they are a solid group of people for us to get information from. Yeah. I trust them. They're good people.
She said, I get it. My husband feels the same way. So I'm hoping to get going on raising and butchering within this year. Yes. We hopefully bred these girls again, and
they're already acting like
so hopefully
this weekend.
Yeah, hopefully by either Sunday or by the end of next week, we should be having some more baby rabbits.
By Tuesday.
Yeah, so hopefully.
All of them have their kindling box. two of them have pulled out their fur into their box, but the other one does have like a she was nesting.
Yeah. So do you guys butcher your own chicken?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
So that was going to be our next topic on here. We're still learning. And so we bought 110
Oh
chickens.
my God. This was a nightmare this season.
We got 4 extra ones. And
nightmare.
For some reason, they were just mysteriously just dying every day. I would get dreaded from getting every time the missus would send me a Marco Polo. I was like, "Oh my God, it's about to be another dead chick."
I have a picture of every dead chick.
Yeah.
Because I would send it to him because like I'm the one finding them. I don't like this. It makes me really hate this actually.
Yeah.
Finding a dead animal for me like doesn't make me want to do it.
Yeah. And it was just mysteriously like every day I was like, what is going on? So we think we have a solution. We don't want to say what it might be because at first we thought it was the hatchery, but now we
talked to other neighbors and certain people. All of us have an opinion about what it is. We're not gonna we're not gonna get on the bandwagon and say but it's definitely a feed thing and we're just not gonna say what feed.
Yeah. So the next flock we got how many? We're doing a new flock of American breasts.
And like, because there's supposed to be of the American breasts.
Yeah.
There's like 100 and something
in the incubator right now.
Yeah.
So we got we got a cabinet incubator. We got like over 100 American breasts that we're going to be hatching out.
And I'm not feeding them that same feed.
Yeah. And then we got what else do we have in there? Naked necks.
Yes.
So we got how many naked necks we got in there?
For like almost 50.
About over 40, between 40 and 50.
Because I just wanted to make sure that I had what I wanted, and then if some people want to buy a few naked necks, that's fine.
Yeah.
Or we'll process some if we have to.
Yeah. So. We're going to be, those are just going to hopefully mostly be for our meat birds for our own consumption. And then we are going to be replacing some of our elderly ones because we're going to try to replace our hens about every 18 days or 18 months. I'm sorry. And then Webfoot Farmer Kurt is supposed to be giving us some Easter eggs.
I keep having to remind myself like every day. I'm like, I'm supposed to on Cinco de Mayo.
They're speaking of
Easter eggers are going to be born. So we need to clean out our brooder, like our big brooder.
Yeah.
Because that.
All right, Nick. Thank you for stopping by. I used to watch my dad do it, but I could never do it. But I'm going to have to learn. Is that the rabbits or the chickens?
Yeah, for processing, I imagine.
Yeah, I had more issue with breeding rabbits this year than I've ever had. Really? What issues have you had, and what breed?
I'm curious what breed and what issues, because this is our first year. Our first breeding attempt wasn't great. I think it was timing. Especially like when they were born, was right when like we had our first ice storm come through. It
out
was
of the blue.
Yeah, it was. Texas has sucked this year with weather.
Yeah, the last 2 years. How would you be putting? Would you be putting on a how to cook? Okay. I think you're talking about the rabbit. Yes.
We can, because he's a really great rabbit cook.
Well, I made it a dish one time to introduce her to it.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how I cooked it, but
you did a slow cook kind of
thing? I think I did a pan fry first, and then we put it in the what's the Instapot thing? In the Instapot thing with some roasted some vegetables and stuff.
It was really good.
Oh,
it was way better than the first time. The first time we talked about it recently in a video, it was cheating. It was tacos, like anything. Anytime you want to sell a meat, yeah, go ahead and present it in tacos. But he made it really really tasty to where I was like, okay, if this is easy meat.
So we didn't have raccoons kill ours. They were in a brooder box for the first 3 weeks, and they were just dying rapidly. Speaking of Catalina Acres Homestead,
What up?
they're going to be the ones that come. No, not 50. They are going to be the ones that are going to be coming.
He wishes. He wishes I would take 50. Like, maybe 30.
What? So yes, we could. I guess we could do a rabbit and chicken video. Most of the times I smoke our rabbits at the end. Smoke our chickens at the end of the month. I'll spatchcock them, and I'll just do about a 4-hour smoke on them. But yeah.
Oh, I love it when he does that. Like once a month, we have like one big smoke out weekend, and I'll take that meat, and after he smokes it, I'll freeze it, and then I like piece it out into different like sizes, and I'll bring it out for different meals because this is a busy season and it's very helpful. Like we're foodies, so I really like having good tasting food. And it's really nice to have good tasting food when you're working hard outside, and I just have to warm it up.
Yeah.
Yes,
anything you could do. Well, kind of. I wouldn't suggest grilling rabbit.
I did not have a good experience with grilled rabbit
because it's so lean. You got to be careful about grilling it because you can kind of dry it out. So I've never smoked a rabbit, but I might try.
We should try.
Yeah, I'll try that.
And like I will marinate it and stuff. We can try.
American Blue, I think, was my buck. I got new bucks and haven't had an issue anymore. What type of I guess the rabbit is called American Blue.
I'm ignorant, so
yeah, all we know is Tamooks and New Zealand, but if you point them out to me, I wouldn't know which one was which.
Honestly, here in Texas, with the heat that we have, I just really did homework on what would work in our area.
What about bacon wraps? That'd be a lot of bacon.
Have you guys done that?
Have y'all guys next time?
You
if y'all do
pigs. That, I know you got your own bacon.
Yeah, next time y'all do that, y'all need to invite a brother over
and a sister. So
or just a brother.
No, I'm selfish.
I have grilled it, marinated, spiced olive oil overnight. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Speaking of olive oil, somebody was just asking about spices. Yes. And Angel was asking, I'd like to know the spices. I cooked deer and bison. Now, talk about very lean, but a nice flavor.
You can make those meats good. You can make deer or rabbit meat good. If you can make deer meat good and bison meat good, you can make rabbit meat good.
Okay.
I think you have to just implement those same things.
Wild boar bacon on Y'all got me hungry now. Smoked rabbit is good. I think I did a video. Okay, I'm about to check that out.
It's funny because I have like dinner like ready for us to eat. He hasn't had dinner yet, so go ahead, keep talking about food. You writing it down?
Yeah, I'm writing it. I'm gonna check out his videos, see how he did his smoked rabbit.
All right, cool. Hey, poor boys, send us the link.
So Emma asked. Emma said, "Taco make everything great, right?"
it cheating at its finest. Mm-hmm.
So so Catalina Acres is going to be over at our place. Y'all still on for the 20th of next month, right? 10 a.m. Be there, be square.
We need you guys, so
I'm so thankful. I had lots of different game, but I'm always open to it. I say out too. Being foodies, that was our first ordeals. We're always trying to look for the best quality. That's how we came across the American breast. When we first got into this, the year
It was
before
a
last.
Google search.
Yeah, I just Googled the world's best tasting chicken. I was
If
thinking,
we're gonna do this and we're gonna raise some chicken, we're gonna put the money into it and all that stuff. What tastes the best?
yeah. So that came across American breast, and
It does.
the guy from Mississippi Breast Farm, he called us up
Justin.
he called us up and was like, hey, I got a good hatch rate. I'll send y'all some. All you have to do is pay for shipping. I was like, okay. And that's how we got our stock, and we've been breeding out the bad genetics because he did have some of Splash and some other mix in there.
Yeah, we had some work to do, but what is that channel? I always forget their name. Homestead
Heart.
No, not Homestead Heart. The other
Living Traditions.
They did a video, and we're like ahead of their curve. Like we're ahead of where they're at in their journey. And they did a video about, and they didn't even finish them out traditionally like they should be done with the fermented corn and milk and all that stuff. And like in this journey, like we've heard from people, like, can't you do that with the Cornish cross, like finish them out with it? No, like the American breasts, genetically, they are set up genetically to respond better to this fermented corn and milk finish out.
Mm-hmm.
Other animals will not respond the same way that their genetics are. So, I mean, it's been an interesting journey. I feel like we're ahead of the curve a little bit as far as like the popularity curve. And we definitely feed them a certain way. We definitely approach everything with them the first 4 months differently, knowing what we know now.
Yeah.
So
it's definitely a game changer for us. And being that you have with raising American breast, yes, they are a dual purpose bird, but with American breast, you don't have the same health issues as you do with the Cornish cross. So,
but the bottom line is that American breast chickens, they're sustainable.
Yeah.
This is a chicken at 4 months is laying eggs. Right now, all of our chickens are laying lots of eggs. Right now, like usually we're always eating duck eggs. I am saving them in the refrigerator right now, but all that we've been eating the past 2 months has been the extra American breast eggs that we've had, and they've been really good. Like we've been having them for all of our breakfast dishes right now. But they lay at 4 months old. I know that some people want to, especially if you have a lot of experience with Cornish cross, you cannot go into American breast with the same thoughts of American or of the Cornish cross, right? You have to really think of them separately. Think of them compared to a heritage bird. Heritage birds, the bonus is that you don't have to suck on the nipple of the like where
I don't know where you were going with that.
No, you don't have to suck on the nipple of always ordering from the
hatchery.
Oh,
okay.
You're not sucking on the hatchery nipple with what? Like, I mean, we have like the original meat bird before commercialized farming came along was Brahmas. Like I was doing some homework on the history of it. Brahmas were that. We have Brahmas. I won't even go to my Brahmas. I got American breasts, and they've only been introduced since 2012. The Brahmas were like in the 1930s, before commercialized farming came. So a lot of people don't know all the things about American breasts. And, like you can look at the stuff and you can get opinions and you can have ideas, but until you do it, you don't know what you're talking about. Honestly. We're in that homework phase of, okay, this works, that doesn't work. Like if I tell you something that I feel like is working, it's probably pretty valid.
You tell them, babe.
Yeah, like who else knows? Like there's only a handful of people that know because they're doing it.
Yeah. What she said.
I got an attitude. I'm gonna say it with my chest. Okay? I'm saying it with my chest.
Okay, Pogo. I'm glad I wasn't the only one because I was like, say what again?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's like, huh? Check that nipple. You can milk anything with a nipple. Can you make me, Greg? I got nipples. What movie was from that from? Kathleen, no, we don't need.
Yes.
Okay, I guess we do. However,
because we're gonna have some American breasts.
Yeah, but we're not butchering those till September, sometime in September. So
okay, we'll need some in September.
Yeah. Right. Otherwise, we'll have to put it in the freezer, and yeah.
Freezer space. Mm-hmm. Everybody that at home knows about that.
Yeah. So now I'm going to try to see if I can do this on live. We're going to pick our.
Oh, you good?
Let's see. Share screen. I guess I could just share screen. Is it working? Oh, there we go. So, all right. Here we go. Ooh, can y'all see that? Mm. There we go. So we're going to pick our winner of going to win the soil test kit that went from the video. Let's see who's going to be the winner. Mm-hmm. Winner, chicken dinner.
You got it? Oh, get you. Okay. So we're picking from the comments or letting this thing pick.
Yeah. So let's see who's going to do. I hope I did it right. Oh, no. So you got to log in?
What? You didn't.
Sorry. Oh. Is that
13?
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Or they could see what you're.
Yeah. Is that a plus sign?
Looks like, yeah. Uh-huh. And 7 + 4?
All right.
Why do they keep giving you math?
I don't know. I'm glad they didn't give it to you.
I know, right?
All right. Oh, show random name. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Wheel of names. We're learning this with you. If you ever do this, maybe not do it live. I don't know.
So we'll figure it out another way. Then we'll do it on our Instagram. Hopefully, let's see if I could stop. There we go.
Oh, it didn't.
No, I won't be able to have chickens till another couple months. I was considering the Buff Orpington. Okay.
I've heard people speak highly of the Buff Orpington. What drew you to that breed? Um, in our experience, initially it was about having dual purpose breeds. I'm glad that we did that because it introduced us to a bunch of different breeds. I found in that experience Naked and Brahmas really stood out to me as birds that I loved. Like I had to have those, especially like Brahmas for protection. Uh, we had less of an issue with hawks when we had Brahma roosters and with our different flocks. Um, so I'm curious what brings other people in their experience, deductive reasoning and experience, to select the breeds that they select. For us, egg laying, I mean, that's like not a big deal. When it comes to selling hatching eggs, naked necks, I mean, the first thing for us is American breasts, hatching eggs. If we never knew that we were going to be breeders, we went through the steps to become certified. Like we had people come to our property. It was very scary for me. I did not ever think I would let people come onto our property and take blood from our animals or, go through that whole process. But people need to have access to these. And we are seeing that there is a lack of access to this breed. At least good stock. I've heard stories of scammers. When people order from us, they are getting like actual upbred, good genetic products. I don't know if you want to expand on some of the things that people should expect when they order.
So Lisa put, I'll be needing some breasts in a month or two. Okay, let us know if you want to order some from us.
And Lisa, between now and then, watch stuff. I know Bok Bouquet. She did a really great video on what your expectation should be when you order hatching eggs.
Jose say, I hear they're great dual purposes. Yes, they are. I like the way they look, big and fluffy.
Blue legs, right?
What's called said, Matt Fever. We just have to have them all. Our thoughts on the Jersey Giants. They're big. I think there's two. There's the white one and black one, I believe. If you're using them as a dual purpose,
I would go black.
Yeah, and then it doesn't matter.
Well, the reason I say that is that when it comes to predators, they're a lot more questioning about a blackbird. White birds tend to be like ducks, chickens tend to be more predator like flags on your property.
I don't know. I disagree because look at our American breasts. They're alone in their thing.
That is true. He does have a point.
I think that's just a myth. I think it all depends on the roosters. Now with
ours
roosters,
are really aggressive.
Yeah. Now with our roosters, if you have a very protective roosters, then they're not gonna kill. Most of the time they probably won't kill that predator, but they will defend as best as they can. So when breeding the breast chickens, a person is trying to breed for the darker legs. It is better to have the dark leg rooster or a dark leg hen, assuming I don't have both with dark legs. I've never heard of that. Now I do know with the green fire, their legs are a lot dark. They have a
Well,
darker leg genetics than most that I've seen. We have some of those, and we're going to be doing line breeding where we're going to be moving our roosters with swapping out with their pins here at the end of the year.
I want to interject and just say that I don't comparatively think that their legs are any darker than the ones that we've upbred.
Yeah, I mean they're a darker
I feel
teal.
like our upbred ones are like really competitive against the green fire line.
Yeah. What are your best egg layers? So I am keeping track of all this year. I'm keeping track of everyone that
If you
is
guys
laying eggs.
knew what I did every day to keep track of this, you wouldn't want to do this.
Anyway, so I'm keeping track of all our breeds and seeing how often they're laying and when they're laying and when they're going to be cut off. So that way I know for sure I'm keeping a track of our egg layers from our American breasts, from our ducks, our geese. So pretty soon I will let you know which one is laying the best.
But I will say that I created like this little thing I do every day for each breed. Like as I collect them in the pen, I am writing on the egg in a pencil, like the breed, the dates, and we are like how many we're like several months into counting from every breed what we get from each pen. Yeah, we're doing work about this.
So, okay, I think I figured it out now. Let's try it one more again. All right.
Oh, the picker.
Yeah.
The nose picker.
All right. So here we go. Start the raffle. Sherry Rogers. She put on her post, used to vegetable garden when kids were small, started again 3 years ago. Love my medicinal herbs, enjoying growing shishito peppers. Oh, I remember this one. Sun gold tomatoes, fingerling eggplants, something that we will never grow again. Eggplant, that is. African blue basil. Ooh. Have tried to grow figs for 2 years. Not sure if they're worth trying to grow again. Mrs. Nakid Grit loves to grow.
I love to try.
She loves figs, I should say.
I really like figs.
So
it's a childhood memory thing.
So Sherry Rogers, please email us at teamholland77@gmail.com.
And then we'll get your address.
Put us our address, and then we'll mail you out our soil kit from Redmond Real Salt, so that way you can try it out. Brooke, what's going on?
Oh, hey, girl. I was looking at your channel. You guys have been growing. I'm jealous. They have pigs now, and I'm interested in having pigs.
So Mrs. Nakid Grit said she was interested in raising pigs. So
something I want to say, I've learned about myself, and I'm a slow burner. Like I don't just like jump into things. I don't like. It takes me a while to be like, yeah, I like this, yeah, I like that, because like I want to know I really like it. I'm okay with chickens because they taste good. Okay. Ducks, they're okay. They're kind of jerks. I love geese. Like I realize that I love geese. Like I am definitely a goose mama. They're a breed that I feel like a lot of people have a harder time with. Some people are afraid of birds. Maybe it's like some of the movies or whatever, or a childhood experience of a goose chasing you. But that's what they do. Like geese just want to, like it thrills them to think that they scared you. Like, so I think that I have a thing with geese because I'm stubborn. I'm a really stubborn person.
You're what?
Yeah, I married you and I tolerate you. And that same thing that has me put up with you has me like cool with geese, like the same challenge. So oh, that's funny. So pigs are something that has kind of scared me, but I feel like after dealing with geese and like kind of putting up with them, and like right now I have like 3 baby geese that I'm integrating and getting used to each other, and I feel like I could bring like I really like sausage, so I want some pigs.
So Sarah says, I love my geese too. They are so cool. Mine are 4.5 months old. I do think they're always bragging.
Yeah.
They show off and want everybody to see how great they are.
Yeah. They do the whole tuxedo thing with their wings out, and they're like, oh, I'm fabulous. And
I just love waterfowl because they're a challenge. They're not predictable like chickens are and whatnot.
I like geese because I don't like with our ducks, we have to put them up. Like after we're done with this live, we have to go out and make sure that these stupid ducks went up so they don't get ate. Okay. That's extra work. I don't care. But the geese, we don't put them up. So I love the geese the most of all. Like the chickens, they taste really good and they're scared. So they go up. They're not work. Okay. Chickens aren't work and they taste good, and I get eggs from them. What? No.
So Brooke says pigs have been so easy going. The perfect next setups after chickens. Good fencing and feed them, and they're happy. Yeah. So we're going to be moving ours, of course, with our Gallagher fencing, whatnot.
Catalina, say it again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and S&J Farm in Kirkland, they said the geese aren't nearly as scary anymore now that we have chickens. What kind of geese do you have? And also, Sarah, what kind of geese do you have?
Yeah, Sarah. I follow her on Facebook, some of her stuff.
Oh.
So I'm curious about that too.
Because I want to get some meat geese because I would like to have a geese for Christmas instead of doing turkey or ham, something different.
Yeah, turkey to me, like we were having a discussion. I know turkey is like a traditional thing. To me, it's not my favorite meat. Like I really don't like. I don't really. Yeah, I like chicken more.
Yeah.
So like I haven't had goose yet. I want to find out on one of them.
I want to do the pilgrims.
One of them's a jerk, so I want to find out.
Well, he's too old. He'll be tough like Michael, possibly.
Yeah.
We'll have to stew him.
So that's a good argument for me with you. Like the first sign, like I want to like just take them out as soon as they're jerky.
Rodriguez said, I don't like turkey meat at all. You just, I was never a turkey person until I fried it. And then after that.
Fried turkey after brining and injecting it is phenomenal.
Yeah.
If you haven't done that yet, try that.
But just regular baked turkey. And
just annually. Like I wouldn't do all that work unless it was a holiday.
Yeah. So thank y'all for hanging out with us. We'll be doing another live next Saturday with 2 of the APA members, board members. They're going to be talking about pasture raised poultry, why it's benefit for you to pasture raise your chickens and other poultry. They're going to talk about processing. And if there's any questions that y'all will have for them, we're going to, on our community post on Wednesday and also on Instagram, we're going to be posting a question, a Q&A for y'all to have us to ask them when they come on our live. It will be I'm sorry. That's the 13th. Next Saturday.
I was about to say, because Next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Like,
I'm sorry. Hold on. Next Saturday is International Naked Gardening Day. It's the first Saturday of May.
He's going to be naked
Underneath my clothes. And the Saturday after that will be the APA members. However, if y'all have any questions for us, once again, you can still, we'll post a community post tab on our community wall and on our Facebook page.
Yeah, if you'd like us to focus on a particular topic.
Yes, you did miss us, Josh. Know. And yeah, so definitely ask us question. And then on the 13th of May at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we'll have those two wonderful board members from APA, and they'll be able to ask any question that y'all may have from a particular feed.
And they have experience running very successful businesses from their property. So any of you that have goals to run a business from your property, you're going to want to listen to what they have to say.
Yeah. So every year, we didn't know anything about this when we first started the whole Nakid Gardening channel till somebody, some of our viewers and subscribers posted pictures like, are y'all participating? Like, huh?
We didn't know. Yeah. We had no idea.
So, but we normally.
I was like, you picked this name and didn't know?
And so we normally do a Instagram post. So if y'all follow us on Instagram, check that out. We might do something funny on TikTok. We don't know.
Sometimes we'll do like a picture just to like, and then when we do our live, we're like, haha, got you.
Yeah. We might do a live where we're just like naked all the way up here or something.
Yeah. but you'll notice if you ever go look in our history at the Nakid Garden, like the first May and Saturday, it's like a huge viewing. It's a bunch of perverts that think that we're doing something naked live. Yeah, usually.
So the next few Saturdays are going to be pretty busy for us on the lives here. So thank y'all for coming out and spending that little bit of y'all time. Until the next Saturday, we'll see you then.